he knows more about our sponsors and like probably some of your best CSMs know your top customers.
Can we try to ask QB some questions we never tried before?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, QB. Here's QB.
It's QB. Okay, let's ask QB. This is your show, right? Let's ask QB.
Yeah.
What sponsors are most at risk of not renewing?
Okay.
No idea what it was going to say. Never asked. But QB has a lot of data. Let's find out. You probably had something else you were going to ask, right?
I think it's a good thing to ask today.
It might fail the test, or it might surprise us. Let's find out what QB has to say.
He's thinking. But while he thinks, I'll just show you guys around QB a little bit if you've never seen the front. You can go to SnapchatSponsors.com. You can play around with QB. He does, you'll hit a wall eventually if you're not a sponsor of ours because you'll have to log in so that you don't get their data or anything weird like that. But you can see like he started as a dashboard. So he's still our project management tool here. He's got all the information about the events. You know, there's certain sponsor load-in times that they had here. This is where they all picked their booths that on the floor that you see here now. These are all the things he did originally, which again, these are all things a human had to do. And he created these nice overlays for our maps, which our designer used to have to do, but now he can work on the stages. And there's a lot he can do. But now so here's his assessment.
Who's at risk?
Who's at risk? Artisan, that's a fair one. He's flagging that they never really logged into him. So he's flagging.
That's a signal. They never talked to me. They had a customer success. They never talked to me, right?
They never talked to QB, but they did talk to me a lot.
So we lack the contacts, right? Okay, flag that one.
Salesforce, interesting. He says they were incomplete and they went dark for a little bit. So you know, that's a good flag. But again, I talk to the Salesforce team, and so does David a lot. Google Cloud, same thing. Like these are folks it's funny. He flagged all the people that the humans spend more time on than the agent. There's a few others here. Pylon
complained the most to him.
Okay, I see.
That's why he said it. Because I asked him before, because QB reached out to all this, instead of a human reaching out to him, QB reached out on his own, talked to them, asked what their issues were and how he could help. And Pylon said their logo was wrong and a bunch of other things. They complained a lot. So he's still giving them, I can't quite read it from here, but immediate sounds risk. Right. It's not a high risk. Right? We fixed the logo before it went live, but their amount of frustration was a signal that a human might not know how to rank properly or hide from or ignore, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Any other interesting ones that he thought?
Lightfield and Monaco never did their VIP nominations. That's a fringe thing that we do for folks. We let our sponsors nominate some of their customers to come to SaaStr. He's saying they never did it, but they are they're some of our top sponsors. Okay. And so maybe it wasn't a high ROI for them.
Okay. Ask QB one last question and move on. You can do it. I know it'll take a second. You don't even need to be in power mode, but keep it in there, right? What sponsors did you talk to that seemed happiest?
Okay.
It's the flip side, right? Let's just see what he says. Because he talked to them.
It seemed he'll forgive my typos.
This is why I think traditional customer success is just dead. They won't talk to 120 people, and like all they want is a commission on the renewal. They'll hide issues. They won't surface issues because it doesn't help them. That help them hit their number or goal any longer. So, I think QB's better. Who's that? Is this who's the happiest? Is that what he says?
Yeah. So he says there's no explicit, this is great signals in the chat yet, but here's who I think have the highest signals of satisfaction. Vidvin, because they wanted to post more on social. Launchpad just returned a lot to the chats. Gamma seems pretty happy with what they're doing. They never pushed back, never escalated. That is a good signal, actually. Then he lists out a lot of sponsors all at once. Asked once, got the answer, and left pattern. So that's a good sign, too. Like, they got what they needed from QB. And so he's saying that those folks are probably fine because I got them what they needed, and they went on their merry way.
Yeah.
So pretty good.
I know what you guys think.